This is a journal. I've had it for about 2 years now, and I add drawings. If I'll just show you. So, drawings. I add song lyrics. Things that inspire me, things that I like, things that I like to look at. So this is the never-ending story, things that inspire me, etc. So yeah, I'll link the video before my first video down below so you can watch it. Anyways, I've showed you about half of this and I've completed about another half, so I thought I'd show you. As you can see, there, I've marked off where I've got to, so I've filled about half the book. And I've marked off where I showed you last time, so we'll just start up there. I'm pretty sure this is a quote from The Perks of Being a Wallflower, and I really liked that film. I read the book as well, the book is very good. And I just really liked the quote, so I wrote it down. I think last time it was just the quote. I don't know if I drew the tunnel or not, but yeah, I had the tunnel. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I don't use any colour in my book. I use either black ink or pencil, but I added a little bit of yellow there. Right, I'm gonna just... Sorry, just a second. Okay, so... Sorry, I have to plug my iPod in. I've just got the 20% battery thing flashing in my face. Okay, so this page is countries I want to visit. I've actually not updated this in quite a while. But yeah, these are, I thought I'd draw them instead of writing them down. And these are countries I'd like to visit before I die. We have France. I've actually been to France. I've been through France, but I've never stopped in France. And that was for a school trip, so I don't think it really counts. France, Australia, USA, Thailand, Norway, Iceland, Japan. I've also put Jordan there. A bit of a random country. I've always wanted to visit the Middle East. But the Middle East is in the news rather quite a lot. Not for very good reasons, mostly. That sounds a bit ignorant on my part, but well, I don't really know, but yeah, Jordan is a pretty nice country. Plus it's on, I'm pretty sure, I may be wrong, I'm pretty sure it's on the border with the Dead Sea, and I've always wanted to see that, so yeah. Okay, you don't need to see that. This is a picture of Milan, and my favourite quote: "The flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all." I thought just well. Now here, the next 3 pages are Frozen pages. When I first saw Frozen, when it first came out, and it wasn't as big a hype as it is now, I really loved it. I really, I isolate myself sometimes when I'm feeling like depressed, and I really, really loved the film. Obviously the song Let It Go has been overplayed so much, but I think it's still a good film and it's cool. Anyway, a few lyrics, and then this is a Frozen page. Anna, Elsa, and then a lot of quotes. I wrote the quotes in pen, and then I did the drawings in pencil. I regret that. I wish I'd done the whole thing in pencil because it looks a lot better, but here we go. So, I'll not read them all out, but yeah. Just a few quotes and lyrics. I posted both these drawings on Instagram when I first drew them, and the official Disney shop Instagram liked them both, which I was pretty chuffed at. And then I have this, I saw a poster of this and I really liked it, so I drew it. This is one of my random pages. If I'm looking or writing in this book and I'm listening listening to Fleetwood Mac. If you find yourself alone riding in the green fields with the sun on your face, do not be troubled, for you are in Elysium, and you are already dead. What we do in life, that goes in eternity. This is just a drawing of a dream I had. This is from Beauty and the Beast. Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston, looking so down in the dumps. Every guy here'd love to be you, Gaston, even when taking your lumps. There's no man in town as admired as you. You're everyone's favorite guy. Everyone's awed and inspired by you, and it's not very hard to see why I suck at singing while whispering. And then, my favorite song from Anastasia. Okay, little side story about this. I bought a new pen around Christmas time. It was the Snowman. And I really, really loved it. It's such a cute pen. And I was drawing in this, and it was semi-dark. And I didn't realise until the next morning when I had the bright light that it was a blue pen. Obviously, my whole book is in black pen, and I was so devastated because I'm not a fan of blue ink. So you can see Homer is blue. I tried to go over the writing in black, and I don't know whether I passed or not. And there's another page, a couple of pages down, that's also in blue. I was really mad at. But anyway, this is one of my favourite Simpsons scenes. Every time I see it, it makes me laugh out loud. It's the scene I cannot for the life of me remember what happens in the episode. I just know that Homer goes into the toilets at the power plant. He finds a pair of glasses floating in the toilet. He puts them on, he walks to the mirror, and he says, "The sum of the square roots of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side." And then someone in one of the cubicles shouts, "That's a right triangle, you idiot." Yeah, I love it. That's gonna bug me. I know it's one of the earlier seasons, like season 5 or something. But anyway, I also have a little Heisenberg there, just hiding in the corner. I don't know what to put here, so I've just left it blank for now. Okay. As you can see, because I had to go over the writing in black ink, it sort of ruined this page. You can see the writing, but anyway, this is from Stardust. I really love that movie. It's so sweet. And these are the first words of the film. A philosopher once asked, "Are we human because we gaze at the stars, or do we gaze at them because we are human?" So yeah. This is a pretty depressing page for a few reasons. Obviously what's on it, and also I sometimes have, I don't want to call them episodes because I've never been diagnosed with depression. I've never, but I think a couple of years ago, especially in my last year of uni, I do believe that I had mild depression of some sort. I drew this about a year ago. It was actually at the ASMR Newcastle meetup. I drew this page because everyone was downstairs in the bar, talking, having a laugh, and I was in my hotel room because I called Shine. Shine by Take That. And also this. I do believe that's my favourite scene from Peter Pan. Love it. One of my favourite films ever is Twister with Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton. I really love it. I know almost the entire film by heart. Like, you give me any scene and I'll probably know this is script. And yeah, this is where they sing Oklahoma as they're driving, chasing the tornado, and that's a quote by Dusty, played by the late Philip Seymour Hoffman. This, Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those eyes? Drew some eyes. That's quite a cute song. If you've not seen the film Jeepers Creepers, if you've seen the film Jeepers Creepers, that is a very creepy song. That's just an idea I had as well. This is another blue page, except I didn't want to go over the top in black because I did that here and it just didn't look very nice, so I just thought, oh, what the hell, I'll leave it blue. Which is a shame. I'm such an idiot, but oh well. This is my Romeo and Juliet page. And my lips there. Two households, both alike in dignity and fair Verona, where really are seen. Formation, grudge, break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life. That's, I'm pretty sure that's the first paragraph of the play. There's another bit as well, but I didn't write that down. That is a quote by Juliet in the balcony scene, and that's a quote by Romeo in the balcony scene. But what light breaks the yonder window? Oh, well, but what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. And what is in a name? A rose by any other name would smell as sweet. I must apologise as well if I'm talking very fast. I just don't want to run out of battery, and also I'm sat in a very awkward position and my legs are going numb. Okay, hang on. Oh, I'm sorry. Right. Here, I have the poem Ozymandias by Percy Shelley. If you're a fan of Breaking Bad, you'll know this poem. I'm not going to read it to you, but I really like it. And I didn't realise until I heard this poem again that I studied it in an English class in school. That we had to draw a picture based on the imagery in this poem. And when you have two completely different memories, then they just connect like that. That was one of those things. Okay, yeah, I drew this around Christmas time, obviously. This I actually drew on the back of a till receipt at work. I work in a supermarket. You can actually see the back of the receipt through the picture. But yeah, I drew this completely spontaneously while I was bored and serving nobody. And I was really pleased by how it looked, so I stuck it in my book, along with some lyrics. I love The Snowman. It's such a cute Christmas film. I watch it every Christmas Eve. If you've not seen The Snowman, I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube. I would definitely recommend you go and watch it, even if it's not Christmas. It's about 10 minutes long, less than 10 minutes long, and it's completely, there's no words in it, it's just music. Very beautiful music with a very beautiful song. Okay. Here we have a quote from Tingling Mockingbird. Shoot all the blue jays you want if you can hit 'em, but remember, it's a sin to kill a mockingbird. And this. If you have heard of the YouTuber called Claire Delise, you probably know this. She's in a band called Malumai, and one of their songs is called Snow, and I really like it. And this is the cover of her EP. I really like that as well, so I drew it. Oh, sorry, my foot is numb now. things in my book are traced. I have a couple. I can't remember which. I know the dragon in my Game of Thrones page is traced because I wanted it to be perfect, but nothing here is traced. The only thing I traced on this page is the Harry Potter logo because I couldn't get it right and I wanted it to be perfect. Everything else I just drew. Now the next page, as I've said, is for the last 4 books and films, but it's not finished. I only started it the other day, so let's see what you think. Yeah, I wanted to do justice. So in the middle I have the Deathly Hallows symbol, Elder Wand, Resurrection Stone, Cloak of Invisibility, and I open and close. So yes, again I'm gonna have at least one thing from every book slash film. At the moment I have something from everything except Goblet of Fire. So Order of the Phoenix I have I Must Not Tell Lies. Half-Blood Prince I've got Salazar Slytherin's Locket, Horcrux. Some Hallows as well, but it's from Half-Blood Prince as well. I have Dobby here. He is a free elf. I have the Doe Patronus, the Quote That Broke My Heart, and the heart of every single Harry Potter fan, and Godric Gryffindor's sword. Again, I drew Dobby, I did not trace him. I drew the Doe, did not trace that. Everything. I did trace the handwriting because I'm really bad at handwriting that's not my own. And I wanted it to be perfect. I wanted it to look just like the one on the back of his hand, so I traced it. So, yes. I'm going to do another big drawing. I want something from the Goblet of Fire. Not a quote, I want a little drawing. I don't know what though. I think either something from the graveyard or something from the Triwizard Tournament. I don't know what though. I was going to draw the golden egg, but I decided not to. Actually, I could draw it down here, but I don't know. Yeah, and the rest of this stuff is probably going to be, I might draw one thing from Half-Blood Prince, maybe the Potions book. Everything else I'm planning to draw oh my goodness, is it Priori Incantatem? No, that's in Deathly Hallows when Voldemort and Harry finally have their big showdown and the wands connect. I know it's Priori Incantatem in Goblet of Fire, but is it the same in Deathly Hallows? Oh my god, I need to reread the books. I'm actually going to the Harry Potter Studios in 2 weeks in London, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait. So there we go. This here, if you can see, this is Lily Potter's letter to Sirius. I've only included the very last bit. Gilla Grindelwald, I think her mind's going personally. Lots of love, Lily. theme songs when I read that. Pink Elephants on Parade. Oh, that's just an idea. And this is the lyrics from The Reigns of Castamere from Game of Thrones. I'm going to draw something here and here, but I don't know what yet. I love that. It's so ominous. Okay, this. I saw this picture on Instagram. Someone I follow, I can't remember who, and I just really liked it. He says, sometimes you see more with your inner eye. I really liked it, so I copied it. And this, not one, I'm a few, no family too, who am I? If you know what that code is from, then I will be your friend. Because I'm obsessed with it at the moment. I want to make this a page related to that quote. If you know what I'm on about, you're a cool person. Okay. Next page is blank. I did that for a reason, because here, that is about halfway between my book. When I first bought this book in 2013, I had planned for it to be a journal, exactly what it is now. And I was going to write down all my achievements and things like that. And the very first thing I wrote in this book was this. And I wrote it exactly halfway through the book. You know, to check I was on point with doing all the things I wanted to do. And that's why I keep this black ribbon here. I never move this, it stays there. I made this list the other day. It's a 30 things to do before I turn 30 list. I'm 22 at the moment. I turn 33. I turn 23 in a month. So I've got just over 7 years to complete this list. Number 1, become a teacher. Number 2, live in a different city. Number 3, travel abroad alone. Number 4, read 30 books cover to cover. Number 5, knit something other than a square. Number 6, read the dictionary. Number 7, go for a hike on my own. Number 8, start a fire. I'm not a pyromaniac. I mean, start a fire, like when you're camping or on a hike, start a fire with a stick. Like in Castaway, when he's trying to make a fire with a stick and then he cuts his hand and creates Wilson. Yeah, not a pyromaniac, just to clarify. Number 9, live in my own apartment. Number 10, see the northern lights. Number 11, see Empire's 500 list. That's the Empire magazine's 500 greatest films ever list. The only trouble is, I think it only includes films made up to 2010 or something like that. I can't remember. So no films after that, but yeah, I want to watch all of them. I've actually counted, and I think I've seen about 60 or 70 so far, so I've got quite a while to go. Number 12, kiss someone in the rain. Number 13, climb the 3 peaks. The 3 peaks are the 3 highest mountains in the United Kingdom. They are Scafell Pike in England, Mount Snowdon in Wales, and Ben Nevis in Scotland. Ben Nevis is also the highest mountain in the United Kingdom, in Great Britain. I've actually climbed Scafell before, but when I climbed it, I wasn't feeling well, and I didn't go. There's like, with Scafell, you climb to the top, and then there's a little bit extra that you climb up to get to the very top, and I didn't go up because I didn't feel very well. I was about 11 at the time, so I want to do that again. Mount Snowdon is the highest mountain in England and Wales. It's in Wales. I've climbed it about 4 times, but I want to climb it again, just so I can do it properly. And then Ben Nevis, I've never attempted to climb it, but I want to. 17, hosted in a party. Number 18, learn how to change a tire. Number 19, send a handwritten letter. Number 20, make a snow angel. Number 21, learn how to crochet. Number 22, learn how to whistle with my fingers. That's, like when you put your fingers in your mouth like that, or like that, and then you do a really high whistle. Sorry, I just need to move my leg again. Number 23, visit a Christmas market. Number 24, start a patchwork quilt. Number 25, come out of my shell. As in, get out more. Number 26, finish this book. As in, this journal. Number 27, swim in a lake. Number 28, see the sun rise and set in a single day. Number 29, go camping. And number 30, fall in love. Yeah, that's everything I want to do before I turn 30. Some is probably easier than others, but we'll see. And that is my book so far. The only other thing I have in my book is my bucket list. This is my 30 before 30 list. I made this because it's quite realistic to finish before I turn 30. I have a bucket list right at the back. And I did this as soon as I got the book. I hope you'll forgive me, there's 3 items on my bucket list I don't want to share with you, so I've covered them, but the rest I'll read to you. So, the first thing I wrote was pass my driving test, but after I failed it the first time, I drew fail as well, because not everyone can say they've failed the driving test, can they? So I both failed and passed my driving tests. Travel abroad alone, again that's in my 30 before 30 list. Visit a country outside of Europe. Take beautiful pictures. See wild exotic animal. Get my degree. I did that last year. Get a famous autograph or picture. Shower under a waterfall. Swim in a river. Go to the USA. Go to Australia. Write a short story. Write and direct a stop motion film. Paint a picture. Show my face on YouTube. Lose weight. Yeah, I do weigh a bit more than that, but yeah, that's the goal. Change your life. Have a child. Get married. Get 1 million YouTube views. Yeah, I did that a couple of years ago. Volunteer abroad or at home. I volunteered at home a few years ago as well. Also on my 30 before 30 list, being a stage show. In 2009, I was in a local production of Annie. I wasn't a main character or anything, I was just, a background character, but I was on stage. Gone a Kentucky tour. Visit our nation's capital, i.e. London, did that last year. Drive a tram, did that. Climb a mountain. I've actually climbed a mountain, but not since I wrote this bucket list, so yeah. Hosted in a party. Make a proper souffle. Know lots of things. Perform an act of random kindness. Write a message in a bottle. Fly a kite. Become a teacher. See an opera or a play. this.